It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Hawks and the Niners, and it comes your way next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense, we're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off, and off we go from Santa Clara. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. It's Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Geno. Lockett brings it in out wide. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. He gets that to his big target, Fant. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Lockett headed in motion. Second down. Smith. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Off the play fake, Smith. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Smith.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. We'll try and run it with Walker. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
On play action, Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll bring up second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Leonard Floyd, the veteran who got to the quarterback.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Now Smith. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
He's going to keep it himself.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain him. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action with Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers. And depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes.
That one, take it in. Ricky Pearson, touchdown, 49ers. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Williams. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay again.
Still 2nd down.
Play action now. It's Geno. In trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Geno to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Now he'll run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure. Even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
On third down, it's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They'll motion over Samuel. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Here's 2nd and 6. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Samuel there to make the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On 2nd down, Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to the air again is Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Again in the air for Purdy. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. This one caught just past the pylon. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Seahawks offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Gino now on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here's Michael Dixon now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now to the rookie out of Louisville, it's Isaac Guerendo. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Third down, Purdy. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
So on fourth down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll try the right side this time, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's Walker. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Smith and the Seahawks will go for 2 here. They'll run with Walker. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground is Mason. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
Here's Purdy again. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
So Kittle comes in motion. He'll take off again. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Play action now. It's Geno. Checking it down, this one is caught. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Room to run past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll stick to the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be taken down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. And he will score. Game on. Geno Smith. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here is Bell on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. Third and long. So Kittle comes in motion. On 3rd down, here's Garendo. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Delay of game. Offense. Still second down.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Jake Moody on for the field.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.